Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again here for ETA Season 7, and we are up against none other than Mike Haley. Alright, this is yet another ETA admin saga, Radioactive Mayo versus Mike Haley. Mike Haley is my good friend and co-admin of this league, and we're facing off here in week 6, and it's funny because we are both currently sitting at 2-3 with a -1 differential on the standings, so neither of us are having a particularly good season, and yet we meet here in week 6. He's got a pretty scary team. He's got Solgaleo, Skeledirge, Sneasler, Yveltal, Blissey, and Curum. Okay, let's see what he didn't bring. He didn't bring Rillaboom. And he brought mostly the high tiers. Other than that, no Vaporeon, no Torterra. Actually, no Terra Captains at all, so I don't have to worry about any Terra. That's nice. So no Rillaboom means there's no Grassy Seed for Sneasler. I don't know what item the Sneasler is gonna be. We do see the Blissey. So many threats on this team, dude. Like, Yveltal is like so good. And then Solgaleo, like the combination of Yveltal Solgaleo is like really hard to deal with. And then he's got Sneasler Rillaboom combo, which is like also its own thing. And then Curum, which is just its own thing, which is just really good. And then his defensive core is also solid with like Blissey, Skeledirge, and then Vaporeon in the mix. It's actually really hard to prep for this team. I didn't bring any of my Ubers. I didn't bring Lunala. I really wanted to bring Lunala because he has Solgaleo, and it would have been a cool like Sun versus Moon showdown. I'm probably still gonna put Lunala in the thumbnail just because, but yeah, it would have been a cool Sun versus Moon. But like he has Yveltal, which is like the best Dark type in the game, and he has Blissey, so like Lunala just couldn't do anything. It didn't make any sense to bring Lunala to this game. And I didn't bring Mega Kangaskhan either, even though I really want to. I've been leaving Mega Kangaskhan on the bench a lot this season, unfortunately. I'm just having a hard time building with it and fitting it onto my teams. I feel like this game he's got Skeledirge, and that just makes it really hard. And Sneasler, I don't want to invite in Sneasler, and I don't want to get shut down by Skeledirge, right? But we are bringing some cool sets. We're bringing Tyrantrum. I'm just bringing Choice Scarf Head Smash. I think a Choice Scarf Head Smash. His team just first of all struggles to switch into Head Smash. Period. It's like look at his team. Look at this 6 right here, and look at Head Smash. I guess he has Solgaleo, but like on Terra Ground, so he has to fear Terra Ground, right? And so Choice Scarf can maybe catch Curum by surprise or Yveltal. With the Head Smash. We've got a Calm Mind Feeny. We're finally bringing a setup Feeny. We're bringing Sub Calm Mind, Draining Kiss with Surf. This thing can potentially deal with Curum if we get the Calm Mind up. I mean, Curum is like a huge threat because it can just like click Freeze Dry versus my team, and I don't really have good answers to that at all. So I don't know what the Curum set is going to be, but I can probably assume Freeze Dry is coming. But so hopefully Feeny can do work. He does have Sneasler, unfortunately, but we have Sub, so maybe we can get around it. We've got a bulky Ting-Lu. This is going to be our main switch into Yveltal. I know it has U-turn. Yveltal is just such a big problem. It's just hard for me to deal with. Stealth Rock should be able to do a lot here, in theory. So I want to get those up. We've also got defensive Rocky Helmet Corviknight. This is our Sneasler answer. This can also help us deal with the, Solgaleo. So there's that. We've also got Zamazenta, which is also our Sneasler and Solgaleo answer, but we're pretty offensive here. We're just running 4 attacks Expert Belt because this thing can potentially win late game. We just have to deal with Skeledirge, weaken it. And this can do a lot. We also have Palmot. Palmot is a good check to Yveltal because we can just go for the Life Orb Thunder Punch. We've got Iron Fist, Life Orb. We resist Sucker Punch as long as we don't Terra, and so that's pretty nice there. We've got Close Combat for the Blissey, so I think Palmot can be nice here too. I spend all this time yapping about the team building and the prep, and I don't know what I want to lead with. I kind of just want to lead Tyrantrum, honestly, because it can just potentially get a surprise kill turn 1 against like Kyurem or Yveltal with a Choice Scarf. He probably won't expect Choice Scarf, so I'd like to just go for it. Whoa, ad block, chill. Okay, chill. Okay. So Skeledirge is here. Do I? I don't think I Oko this. I mean, I potentially do. I potentially Oko this, but if it's max defense, I don't think I do. If it's offensive, I might. I don't know what he switches in here. Maybe he switches in Solgaleo. I could just go Feeny. I don't want to like not kill this and get Will-O-Wisp. That would suck. So I kind of just want to go Feeny here. He might go Solgaleo, I think. But yeah, I do kind of want to save this, I think. Let's just go Feeny. Yeah, because there's the Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I don't want to get Will-O-Wisp, so I'm glad we just avoid that. Do I just start Calm Minding, like, straight up? Is that crazy? Is it crazy to just start Calm Minding? I mean, he could go Blissey, which is an issue in and of itself. He could just go Kyurem, which is why I kind of want to Calm Mind. I think I want to sub first. Oh, he does go Blissey. Okay. So let's just kind of see what the Blissey set is going to be here. I can Calm Mind once, I think. I am revealing that I'm sub Calm Mind, but let's just see what the Blissey is. If it's not Seismic Toss, then this is actually great. This is setup fodder. Yeah, okay, this is actually really good. This is actually really good. Because now we're behind a sub against Sneasler, and I can go for +1 Surf. This might kill. I don't know. Oh, we just go Solgaleo. Okay, that's fine. That's 50. Oof. Tapu Fini. Let me cook. It's gonna break the sub. Is this gonna kill? It's not gonna kill. Okay. I can go for it again, I think. I think I can just go for it again. Quite honestly. Because that does a lot. Is that banded? Sheesh. We're at 55. Oh, he's gonna go Sneasler. Okay, that makes sense. Do I just go Corviknight here? I think I do. I think I just pretty easily go Corviknight here. Yep. Don't really need to think about that. And I just U-turn, right? I feel like that was banded. But I don't know. I'm not defensive. I'm actually more Spadef. I ran mostly Spadef EVs on my Feeny so that I could take a freeze dry from Kyurem. So yeah, I guess that's just how much Sunsteel Strike does. But I'm glad we could remove Solgaleo actually, because that's really good for Tyrantrum. Just clicking the head smash, right? And I just U-turn here. So I just U-turn here. Like, there's a good likelihood that this thing is locked in, like maybe Scarf or Band. Kyurem is here. Okay, what do I want to do versus Kyurem? I can go Palma and just rip off a close combat. I can go Tyrantrum and just rip off a Hedgehog. Like, it's pretty obvious if I go Tyrantrum here that I'm Scarf. And he could be Scarf too. I need to keep that into consideration. I don't know if that's likely, but I think it makes a little bit more sense for me to just go Palmot and rip off a close combat. But then he can just go Skeledirge and just kind of get some momentum back. So I don't know if I want to do that. I can just, because if I go Tyrantrum here and I just click Head Smash, that's like really good for me. Do I think this is gonna be Scarf Kyurem? Does that even make sense versus my team? Like, does it? I don't know. I don't think it does. I feel like it would just be like specs, honestly, because like my team's pretty bulky. I got like Tinglu, Corv, Feeny. Like, what would the Scarf even be for? I'm gonna go Tyrantrum, dude. Obviously we risk the miss, but we land these head smashes all day. Maybe he thinks I'm a Yachi Berry. Let's go. Let's go, Tyrantrum. Let's go. Let's go. Choice Scarf Head Smash, dude. Finally, Tyrantrum is doing something. Unfortunately, we brought Tyrantrum last week versus Ty the Guy, but it wasn't able to do much. I'm glad I could finally get a game where Tyrantrum could do much. I just saw like the Scarf Head Smash just looks nice, just for hitting stuff like Kyurem, Yveltal, and Skeletor can't switch in. It can maybe take one if it's defensive, but it can't switch in. And now he's in a predicament here, because like, what does he do? Does he just go Sneasler? You know? I think Blissey dies, but like, I might just die to recoil if I Oko Blissey, which is funny. I think Head Smash takes like extra recoil. I could be wrong. But yeah, he's in a predicament here and he knows it. So this is good. But yeah, I definitely want to save this. If he goes Sneasler, I think if he goes Sneasler, I just go right back out into Corviknight. Like, there's no reason for me to try and make any kind of prediction or read here. I'm up 6-4. This is just like the safest play. Even if he U-turns out. Oh, he's gonna Swords Dance. Okay. I'm like max defense, so hopefully I take this close combat and I knock him out with Brave Bird. Maybe. Yeah, we take that. We take that. And we're Rocky Helmet, and the Brave Bird takes him out. Okay. Whew. Damn. I don't know what his item was, but yeah, Swords Dance is scary. Do we just go right back out into Tyrantrum here? I kind of feel like we do. We could see Veltal. Yeah, dude, why not? Why not just go right back out into Tyrantrum? Because if he goes Skeledirge, I think Tyrantrum is honestly the best thing. It's gonna be Veltal, okay. Let's see it, dude. I'm going for it. Let's fire it off. I take a Sucker Punch. I'm a T-Rex, bro. I take a Sucker Punch all day. Yeah, that does nothing. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I see how much this does to Skeledirge. Yo, is this going to be a Tyrantrum Clinic? Oh, we're going to miss. We're going to miss and get burned. Classic. I was honestly, like, when I first started team building for this game, I saw that, like, Head Smash was pretty good into his team, and then I thought about it, something cool that I could run, and I considered running Blunder Policy Tyrantrum, because if I miss, then I get double speed, then I can just sweep. I thought that would have been heat, but I was like, nah, it's just better to run Choice Scarf. But Blunder Policy would have been funny. Yeah, that does. It looks like it had a chance to Oko Skeledirge. It might have been a roll to Oko. Do I just go Feeny here? Actually, what do I do? Because he's got Blissey left. Do I just go Dirge? How do I want to do this? I think I have to go Feeny. Feeny might just win. It might, because he switched out on Blissey last time, so he might not have the Seismic Toss, so I might just be able to sub in its face, and in theory just beat it the long way. Yeah, he's not even gonna try. Dude, this is nice. I'm gonna go hard Palmot and give Palmot the last kill. He does have the Seismic Toss, okay. GG to Mike Haley, bro. GG. Tyrantrum putting in a clinic. That was good. That was good shit. I don't have anything else to say. GG. Thank you guys for watching. This is yet another dub for Radioactive versus Mike Haley. Honestly, I thought this game was gonna be closer. I was like really worried about his team. I guess like the team makes sense. I was worried. I thought he'd bring Torterra, and I was kind of worried about Rillaboom too. I'm not gonna lie, Rillaboom was a threat. But Tyrantrum put in dividends for sure. Yeah, so that's a huge win. It puts us up to 3-3 with a positive differential. So I think we're back in the playoff picture now. And we got 2 games left, so should be interesting. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Peace.